What's going on, Reject Nation? We are going to watch today Spider-Man No Way Home behind the scenes featurette and some new posters to look at too. Before we go into that, I want to give a special thank you to today's sponsor, a sponsor that we have been wanting to work with for the longest time, and that is Displate. Tell them about Displate.
Guys, Displate makes these durable metal art prints that are super easy to install, display, and swap out.
They've got more than 1 million designs in their store, including original art, as well as some of our favorite IPs like Marvel, Star Wars, DC, and there's so much more than that. And not only are the designs great, what make them especially awesome coming from a guy who's had to put pins in a lot of favorite posters of his, or just use that whole little scotch tape thing where you double-side it. You don't need any power tools to install them thanks to Displate's magnet-based mounting system, which takes only about 20 seconds to install.
We just hung this awesome Spider-Man design, and I cannot wait to continue growing our collection.
And now is a great time to start your own collection because Displate ships to over 56 countries in only about 4 to 5 business days.
So hit our special link in the description box to save yourself 23% on your first 1 or 2 displays, or 27% when you grab 3 or more.
By supporting them, you're supporting the channel, and the support is so cyclical, so do it. Now let's watch this video.
I'm gonna lift you up on a cherry picker and you're gonna jump off.
Woo!
How they became supervillains. It's just so funny.
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
I gotta find the Easter eggs for you.
That's crazy. They look like they really mess around a lot.
Tobey and Andrew. Hope you didn't sign up.
I want it.
History. It's great to see that footage in high def over here, man.
Give it to me.
Wow, that's crazy. You know, I don't really watch behind the scenes on Blu-rays for some reason. I think it's because like many years ago when Christian Bale was doing behind the scenes for Batman Begins, he was like, I feel like some of that ruins the mystique and the magic of movie making. And I'm like, you know what, Christian Bale, you're right. And then I just avoid it, even though I watch it whenever they go up on YouTube. But I just don't watch on the Blu-ray. But I feel like I'm going to be absorbing a lot of this. Maybe we could react to some of it here on the channel, man. I mean, to see all this historical stuff. But I heard there's some new posters that were released. That's what was going trending on Twitter. So I wanted to take a look at those really fast before we talk a little bit more about this. All you gotta do is go to Twitter and find that hashtag. No way.
Yes.
That's not a Photoshop. Here we go again. That's not a Photoshop.
It looks like a Photoshop, but I'm gonna just say it's real. I've learned my lesson.
Okay, yeah, according to Variety, they actually did this for real, for the promo. That's cool. They really, that is like 100% accurate. Almost.
It's a little more chillaxed.
Tom Holland's doing too. Nah, that's not 100%. Not 100%, but still looks pretty great. Is there anything else? Okay, looks like we got some leak photos here. Ooh. Yeah, they're not high quality. Man, this is nuts. We're actually gonna get promo posters of just the 3 of them. Like, their actual faces on there that you can purchase.
Isn't that weird? It's like being in a time capsule where all of a sudden, like, some alternate universe advertising is about to drop now that, yeah, the cat's out of the bag.
Oh, wow, we gotta get these framed or something like that. Display, get on it, would you, people?
Just coat every wall with 1 Spider-Man each, and then the 4th wall, all 3.
This is so cool because, like, when you're looking at the footage for what they did here, to know that they're capturing all that, that's like a lot of the stuff that I feel like a lot of us really want to eat up, you know? When you think about the kind of year, maybe 2 years that we were all going through, wanting to just see any little snippet we could of Spider-Man No Way Home, now to be getting that really fulfilled with the magic and the journey behind it, and a lot of that real behind the scenes interaction of what it was like on set, because we've got all these interviews with these guys where you get all these stories with them, and yet we don't have any of the footage of them just hanging out, so we're going to watch those stories come to life. And now on that behind the scenes, it looks like we're going to be getting actual behind the scenes footage of them coming to life, and some real quality interviews with Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire included in there. I've never been so hyped for a behind the scenes footage thing ever to be unveiled for a Blu-ray before, because of the amount of secrecy surrounding this, and now the secrets are all going to be coming out of the bag in more ways than we ever realized, you know?
Well, it makes me wonder now too, because, you know, I mean, these industries thrive on re-releasability and content being uncovered over over the years, and this seems like a prime opportunity to release like the most ultimate compendium of behind the scenes footage, production notes, all that stuff. And they said in the ad 20 minutes of the extra other two Spider-Man, like what else made it from the cutting room floor to the Blu-ray, and what else maybe from like rewrites and stuff like that might be included, because I mean, it seems like this movie especially was rewritten and tweaked all throughout the process. It's one of those things where it'll be super fun and super immediately nostalgic to revisit all those moments and see behind the curtain, but also what did we miss and what other potential flavors are there coming from these guys. It does feel like one of the few historical moments of a home video release where everyone's going to be paying attention and everyone's going to be scouring all the different features and stuff like that and really trying to figure out how did they bring this all together, what's the story behind it. And it's funny, I was talking to a friend of mine last night who makes features for Blu-rays and stuff like that. Part of what he approaches it with and what was talking about was the human element, getting all the people together to share the stories. And I feel like that's what's going to be the most exciting about this, is everybody getting to behold just what it's already been dazzling people in these interviews that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield have finally been able to do. And I feel like that is only going to increase tenfold, seeing the environment on set and getting everybody's story and enthusiasm behind it, because it does seem like one of the biggest passion projects ever made.
And also, this is a side note here, I've always liked Zendaya, so I always thought she was a fine MJ. Within the past 2 weeks, I have seen all of Euphoria. I just started from episode 1 and I couldn't stop it, and I am all caught up, and I don't know what this mysterious Tom Holland cameo is that people said they think they spotted him, but I'm like, I looked for it, I couldn't find it. But the fact that we're seeing like some of Zendaya back there now too, I'm actually really excited to see more footage of her, because obviously she could act. I didn't know how well she could act. Like, she is phenomenal in that show. Beyond phenomenal. So I'm like, man, you got to give her more screen time in the next Spider-Man movie, especially knowing just how much more fame she's gathered just from that show alone. And so to see her here, and then I think those rumors about Tom Holland and her going to house together were false, according to Tom Holland. I saw some little thumbnail about him saying that they were,
it'll be on the DVD. It'll be on the release.
And then purchasing their home, going through escrow. It's all gonna be
the whole
there.
it's going to be really informative. If you're looking to buy a home, you should really pick up the Spider-Man No Way Home collection.
All right, guys. Well, are you going to buy Spider-Man No Way Home? Leave your thoughts down below. Hopefully, we can get away with reacting to some of this. We've been doing a lot of blocks lately on many things, so it would be cool if we could get some of this up. Guys, subscribe, leave a like. Thank you again to Displate for sponsoring this video. Once you got some great posters, we got a few more to hang as well. We'll catch you guys soon.